be thinking like
What you said, Jess? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know what happened to Jess.
Oh,
Am I the only one in?
No, Jess and you and Odora.
I can hear you.
Okay. And Odora, what about you?
I don't know. I think I'm getting in too late. I didn't do a whole lot of trading. I really kind of stepped back a little bit. And then I noticed when I do get in, either my timing is off or, like, because I start chasing it. So I only know that I'm red only because of the last money that I put in is continuing to go down. So I'm definitely in the red.
Okay.
So a lot of it has to do with me and losing my confidence.
But I do notice you do get in late or you don't get out.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he make a call, you have to get in and hurry up and get in. You can't wait to the end of the market day because we already been up, and then you get to the end of the run, and then the next day you're not in profit anymore.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, okay, I got out of 5 puts yesterday, and I'm thinking you got out too, and I'm getting into calls, but the whole time you never got out. And I'm like,
I never got out because I thought we were holding until after the meeting.
No, things changed because earnings. Earnings was what brought it back up. That was the kicker.
Yeah, earnings.
Because I know we went out to August 5th, huh?
I said earnings. Earnings did mess us up a little bit. Earnings really have to follow the market. Soon as open, and we see some type of things going on, we have to change our direction. We have to change our mindset, like the market movers. As you can see with Visa, we did not know how Visa was going to go down like that. In a split minute, Visa went down. We did not know. So that type of momentum with the stock, if it's not going our way, fuck it, get out. If we're losing 20-25% of our money, fuck it, get out.
Yes, and that's what I did with Google. I got out for 30% loss, and then we swung Tesla. That was a fail. UPS, that was a fail. So it's like every time I think I'm trading something and I get in, it just don't go right. But then if I paper trade it, it's fine. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I got out of UPS as soon as I saw there was no volume. You can see it was nothing moving. Wasn't enough people moving it. It was just stagnant. I was like, oh, forget this. Cut that. Yeah. Like I can tell when volumes come in. You'll be able to tell once your contract moves, there's volume. But if it's not moving, forget it. There's no volume. No one is playing it. And a lot of times you have to find a stock that has a lot of momentum and volume, which was the earnings play, which was Google, Amazon. I mean, those were hitting like crazy today because a lot of people were in those.
Mm-hmm.
But even though UPS had an earning, it's just that today it wasn't. I guess no one did feel like playing it. It moved a little bit, but not as much. The volume wasn't there.
Okay.
Now, do you remember the top, like the FANGs?
Yes, it's Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google.
Yeah, if they move, SPY's going to move. Those are the FANGs.
And those were like the top 4 today.
Let me see. Google. Let me see what Facebook did. Meta. Where's Meta? Can I see my screen?
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah. See, Meta moved today. Amazon moved today. So yeah, once these bad boys move, as you can see, the same direction. And if you look at SPY did the same thing, but SPY went a little bit higher today.
Because even yesterday after market, I said, oh God, tomorrow's gonna be bullish because Google, no, was it Google? Google and that had earnings, Microsoft
Microsoft.
made SPY go up after hours, and that doesn't happen. It happens very rarely. We will see SPY go up after hours of $3-4. Like that doesn't happen too often. I'm like,
Yep.
okay, they're pushing it.
Oh. So we're going to get back to the basics. I'm definitely going to help you, Eldora. You know, we got Wilma. You know what I'm saying? We're going to scalp the crap out of these bad boys. But the main thing before anything is two things: know your charts, know the ticker that you're playing, know how they're how they.
Got a call
Yeah.
from oh,
West Coast client. Yeah, so know your ticker, you know your top 5, know your ticker, know how they move. You know what I'm saying? ETFs, don't even worry about. Like, you know, right now I'm loving Snow right now. I'm charting Snow. I see the levels on Snow, and I can see when I can snipe the crap out of Snow real quick, depending on the levels. And these are preset levels. These are levels that I've set back in January, June 28th. No, I have levels that I've set way, like this one here, I set back in May 19th. So those are continuously, I'm going to keep them there. Reason being because these levels will always be met. These recent levels will always be met. Now, if Snow goes higher than that or lower than that, yeah, then I have to, you know, look for new levels and so forth. But right now, these are the main levels of Snow that Snow is touching, is moving on. So I know for a fact right now, I can test, like for instance, let's look at Snow. Even without any indicators or anything like that, I can see right now, once Snow hit 148.50, it's going to bounce up. And it may bounce up to this level here of 144. So it may bounce in a given day, it will bounce at least $3 to $5 on any given day, any direction. So I can see now if it hits this, if it hits the 154 and holds at least by 10 o'clock, that bad boy is going to move up. So that's what I'm going to be watching tomorrow for Snow. But you just got to know your stock and just these levels. These levels are very important. And you guys remember how I set these levels, right? Eldora, Jess?
Can you do a recap?
Yes.
Absolutely. I can definitely do that. Main thing I do, I go to the one, well, I definitely go to the daily to look at, you know, always go to the daily or even go back to the weekly to see what's going on with Snow. I can see Snow, this is a pullback. Okay, this was a pullback here. All right, it may be another pullback, but the overall direction of Snow is a bearish trend. So I'm not going to hold a call for a week or two and be stomped out and lose money. Okay, so what I can do is, like we always do, play day by day, see what's going on. So right now, this was a pullback. If we made money here, we made money here, but now it's going back down. But throughout the given days, you know, it'll have its ups and downs. So we just want to catch those particular plays. All right. So once I look at the day, I can see right here, this is a doji signal. So right now, this particular line that I set previously has been touched once right here. Well, it actually been touched more times, but it been touched here to the upside. It broke through after several touches. See that? It broke through finally that 135.28. It broke through and it went up a little bit to about 151. And that's when I set my level right here. All right. It bounced down, went up, and then it broke through again and it went down. Okay. So now what I'm looking at, I'm just basically looking at the last couple of days, the last week right here. All right. So now what I'm looking at is, of course, you can see this story that Snow is telling me. It's telling me that, yeah, it's going down, but yet with this doji and also with the RSI, you always have to look at the RSI too, see what's going on, okay, to see what's going. It's not way oversold, but it's oversold. All right. So now I'm looking for a push. I'm not really looking for any news or anything like that because Snow really don't have Snowflake don't really have any news going on with it, but it does move like SPY a little bit. If you can see a tad bit, or it moves opposite depending on what day it is. For some reason, sometime it moves with SPY, but nonetheless, I see this 135 that's being touched and being tested. So what I want to do tomorrow is look for an uptrend. It may be an uptrend for today, for tomorrow or till Friday, but it will go back down. Why it will go back down? Because it is in a downtrend. So I'm not going to hold the call for long. All right. So once I look at the day, I see this particular doji signal, I know for a fact it's going to go up, or it wants to go up. So everything right now is going up. So it's going to go up with it. Then I go to my 1 hour and I just look at certain levels that has been met before and set the levels. And the way I set my levels, the way as I set my levels, do you guys have on your trading view, have a little column like this at the bottom? This is very easy to do. All you have to do is just go to whatever you're looking at and just there's a star button on all of them. All right. Just click that star button and it will automatically populate right there. So this particular one I have is called a horizontal ray. The horizontal ray, what the horizontal ray will do, wherever you click it, it will start from right here and go to the future. It's a never-ending line. Okay, which is what I love. I start right here and then it'll just go on, and I can hold it or I can keep it for, let's say, a couple of months or a couple of weeks, or like I said previously, once it breaks whatever levels, then I would start a new one. I would probably still keep these, but then if it goes down further, let's say for some reason snow go down to like $60 or something like that. All right, then what I have to do, I have to set another level. I have to go all the way back to see which level around 60 to 70 bucks that snow was set in. Because remember, price action. The main important thing with stocks is price action. And they will always test this, whatever price it is currently, whatever previous price. Okay, price action is your friend. So without any indicators, if you want to just go off price action, you can do that. So I don't have any indicators on but my levels. So these levels has been tested. As you can see, it's been in a range ever since July 8th. So it's been in a slight range, but then it broke away July 25th, 2 days ago. It broke away, went down, but now it's going back up. So what I want, remember I told you remember I said that it was going up because it is doji. Now, if you go to the 1 hour, this is what it's representing right here because it have doji. Okay. So once I see that, then what I want to do with snow is, okay, I look at what's going on. So now it has a gap to fill. They have this nice little gap to fill. So if snow holds up to here, snow holds over that 140.58, this particular line, because right now it's at what? What's snow at right now? 141. Snow's at closed at 141.89. Okay. So if I want snow to hold over that 141.89, if it holds and that next candle or the second candle closes above, I know I will go for it. But again, I'm not, this is for the 1 hour, it's like a swing trade to me. So I don't really go in on a day trade on the 1 hour. So what I would do here is just set my particular levels up real quick. All right. Then I will go to the 15-minute real quick, set another certain levels because these will be tested. If you set levels now, these will be tested throughout the day. Okay. So now you're looking at, okay, if it breaks, let me put it, matter of fact, let me play it right now. I'm going to play this tomorrow. So snow holds here and breaks above that 140.58. I know for a fact because it has this gap to fill, it may go up around, let's say $4 average. So you're looking at 144. So see with that 144, you see that next one here, 144.96. So that would be my target, a $3 move. That's it. Then what I'll do is go back to the 5 minute and just look what's going on. Remember that previous, I just put that level in. So now what I'm going to do is, this will be my target right here. Once this bad boy go down, because right now it's retesting, back, retracing right now, pull back. So if it holds this tomorrow, then you're looking for a nice trend up. All right. Then what I would do after I see all this, then I'll just go ahead and throw my orb in. All right. I'll throw my order blocks, but that's, as you can see, you see that order block? You see, before I even put that order block, I knew for a fact. Look at this. You see that line I just drew? And look where the order block is. So that red order block means these were sellers that came in on that day of July 22nd. So now, again, it's going to test that because of these sellers. The sellers were heavy that day. You see how the sellers brought snow down the following day to about 137 from 144. So even without putting any indicators on, I set that level and it matched exactly. So my thing tomorrow, if it does bounce and if I see a couple of greens, I'm going to go in for a call and just do a one. Matter of fact, what's a 144? Let's do it together. Everybody look at Robinhood, or we see how much it's going to cost just in case. So right now it closed at 139. So if I do a July 29th call of 144, it's going to cost me 245. Well, it might go up tomorrow, but it may be less because if it does go down and it bounce, then that 245 may be around 200. So at that 200, I'll do a 144 call real quick and probably make 30-40% profit if it reaches that level tomorrow. Because remember, snow does move around $4 a day, $3 to $4 a day. So if it meets that from 141 to 144, that's $3 and change. If it meets that, boom, we good. We just made some money. And the only thing I did was set my levels to see where it is, because these will be tested. These are already, these here levels, this little sideways action, it was tested. And if I put this particular line again, look what happens. If I put that line around right here, look where it's at right now. Because these were tested once, twice, 3 times, and it failed and it went down. So now it was tested today, and what happened? It broke through this level, and now it's just testing it again. And this is all pure price action. This is nothing but price action. So these bad boys, all they're doing is testing levels, certain levels. See, hey, who's going to budge? Either the buyers or the sellers. Will the sellers bring this bad boy down to around the 135 mark, or will the buyers go in and bring it up to 144 or higher? So, and then all you have to do right now is just wait, and wait. All right. Then I throw in my trauma, see where my trauma's at. Okay, beautiful. My trauma, it's above the trauma, so I know it will bounce. Because it's been on a nice uptrend ever since earlier today. It's been on a nice uptrend. It might continue. So I'm going to leave that there. All right. And then that is it. Only thing you do now is this is a waiting game. It's just a waiting game. You look at your RSI, you see where your RSI's levels are. This was way overbought earlier today. So it might go down. Like I said, it might go down, meet these levels, and go back up, depending on, of course, how SPY, Oxy, and them move. All right. So as you can see today, everything was green. Almost everything was green today, except for futures. Or this is futures now, so don't even worry about it. But semiconductors was green today. Financials were green today. EVs, energy was green today. So we'll just have to go with the momentum. We'll just have to go with the momentum. All right. Any questions?
No.
Eudora?
Oh, okay, there it goes. Let me. No, but I was just texting that I'm probably do some charting and then send them to you so you can make sure my levels are right, to make sure I got the hang of it. Because I feel like I need to, get back to trading again. Because I had charts, but I cleared all my lines off of all my charts. I just said I was gonna start over.
Yeah. Listen, just your top 5, Jess, Eldora. All I want is for you guys to concentrate on your top 5. And if you need help throughout the day, go ahead. Whatchamacallit, let me know. But your top 5, don't worry about because a lot of you guys, play these. So if you guys ask me a question, I can just go to AMD real quick and, chart it real quick for you guys if you guys have a question. So I don't even play all these. All these are for you guys. You know what I mean? These are the most played that we've played so far. So I was like, you know what? Let me set something up real quick where I can help you guys throughout the day. Just look, like I used to call M and Neo. I'm like, yo, Neo's bumping. I know Jess love Neo, Lucid, F, and so forth, and FPEG. So this is all Jess right here. You know what I'm saying? Energy too. I know Energy, Jess love Zom, and so forth. So I have everything up there for you guys. So whatever I know what you guys play the most. So this is where I can help you just go in real quick and see what's going on. But my top 5, like I said, the Oxys, the Cat, Snow, Spy, the Tesla. I still got to get Apple. Anyway, FB, we play MU, McDonald's, we play, XLE, HD, FedEx, UPS. I know AMD, NVIDIA, Microsoft, Google, we play these. So I know for a fact I can just scalp them, look at them real quick for you guys and say, okay, we're going, we can get some stuff going on. All right. But here's another thing too I want you guys to concentrate on. Also, when you're on TradyTix, all right, I want you to go to, when you're on TradyTix, I want you to go to Scanning. Once you're in Scanning, and this is how we can get probably some good swing plays. Once we go to Scanning, go to Optionable, Inside Day, and the only thing I want you guys is to click on is this relative volume. And what relative volume is how quickly or how fast a stock can move in any given day or that particular day. All right. Once we look at the relative volume, the only thing I want you to look at is to find a good stock, or if your stock is in there. If it's not, don't worry about it, because all you have to do is, where is it? Your watch list. I put majority of the stuff that you guys play on this. All you have to do is click on runners and look at what's going on, like C, GE. These bad boys looking like they're about to move. Financial and Energy look like it's about to move tomorrow. How I can tell? Because the last 30 days, last 7 days, they were red. They were in the hole. They were 10% down last 30 days. Last 7 days, they were 2% down. And then the last 24 hours, they've been moving up. So what I would do is chart these if you want to, like Energy. Let's go to CVX. Remember I called CVX today? I think I said CVX is booming. So let's go to CVX real quick.
Oh, it's only me and you.
All right, so let's go to CVX. If I were to chart CVX, let's do it together. Let's get out all of these, get out the trauma, everything. Let's go to CVX. So let's look at what CVX doing right now. I've charted CVX a while back. See, I've been charting CVX since back in April and so forth. You see all these here? So now, because CVX went down so much, now I have to chart new levels. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I have to chart new levels now because it went out this particular range. So what I can do is remove all the drawings and we go and start new. So let's look at today. On the daily, it wants to move up. It did some crazy things here. It went up. It spiked up ever since February to February. And what it did, what did it do here?
Drop.
It dropped, but it met that level because it was supposed to go that high.
Yeah.
After a certain while, it dropped back down to the normal level to where the stocks want. So if we draw a line from here to that highest point before that run up, or even here, you can see these levels see how they've been trying to touch and meet, and then it broke
Yes.
through.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now what I would want to do here is set another level right here. Why would I want to do that right here? Just by looking at this chart real quick. You take your time. Pull it up.
Wait, how you call that again? I forgot.
Where's the door?
It's only me and you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Already. Okay. So here's why, real quick. I'm going to show you why real quick. And you just basically have to see what's going on. Right here, you see how it's been touched once, twice? And it went down because the sellers fought it off. This was a pullback. The sellers fought it off and took it and brought it back down. So now what's happening is, or what's going on right now, the buyers don't want it to go lower than this point, because this was the point that they took it to the new to the highest to I think to a yearly high around that time frame. Okay, this was back in March. So from February to March, buyers took that bad boy all the way up. So the buyers, the reason why the buyers stepped in, because the buyers don't want it to fall below where they took it. This is the previous time that they took it from right here.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, you see how the sellers was trying to bring it down, and then all of a sudden, boom, this level this level was touched, and the buyers took it back. Just like that. All right. The buyers took it back. And now this was another level right here. It met. The buyers took it again and moved it up. So now the only level that I see here is right here, because nothing was met, or the sellers didn't do anything until here. So now, as you can see here, the buyers was trying to bring it up again, but then since from here, the sellers brought it back down. So currently, what the sellers want to happen is to break this 152.20. Okay, so what we're going to look at for tomorrow, we'll go to the hourly and see, okay, where's certain levels that I can put my mark and see where I can make some money. First of all, you have to know how much CVX move on a daily basis. So if we go back here, if we click over here, sometime, okay, around $2. CVX moves around $2 per day.
$2. Okay.
Yeah, around $2 per day. Remember, if you go to the daily and if you highlight on a candle right here, you can see where, and I'm gonna make a nice box right here.
Yeah, I know how to do it on the take a swim.
I won't. See, they messing with me.
Yeah.
Hey, stay, man. Golly. Why is it not staying for me? Okay. Bastard. You know what? Forget it. But anyway, right here, this is a little bit. Yeah, so this right here, as you can see, if you hover it, 177, 188, $1, 153, 322. So let's say around $2. That $2.250 that CVX moves per day. So if I would go to the 1 hour, I would look what's going on. All right. So it's at 149.62. It closed at 149.62. All right. So now here's the levels that we want it to break to go up, to be on a nice bullish run. These two levels that it tried before back in June 28th and June 29th. 2 consecutive days, it was trying to move it up. It did it here on June 17th, but the sellers came in and rapidly brought it back down. All right. So now what I would want for CVX for CVX to happen is to break 152.20 to go over and hold. All right. Or for CVX to go to 152.20 and break down, because two things can happen. Because of the sellers, it's a strong move that it's a 50-50 that it might go back down, or it's a 50-50 that it might break that 152.20 and go back up. So I wouldn't make any moves until I see either two green candles close above this or two red candles close below the 152.20, because it did it before right here. All right. See, once it hit that second candle, puts, and it just dropped and dropped and dropped until July. So for a couple of days, it was just dropping. That's on the 1 hour. So I would just, just real quick to do this here, because that's that level right here. Then I would just go to the 15-minute real quick and see if I can spot any other simple levels. And then there's one here. There's one here. And there's one here. And I'm going to show you closer why I did that. All right. This is a level because it was trying to break this 157.48. It didn't. Then again, it was trying to break it and it didn't. Sellers took it down. Then here at 152.28, twice, it was trying to break that 152.8 and it went down. Then here at 152.20, twice again, buyers was trying to come in, but sellers took over. So just to be on the safe side, I want to wait until I see a break above that 152. It could be tomorrow, or it could be Friday, or even Monday, depending on how slow or how fast that CVX wants to move. But if energy is moving tomorrow, best believe CVX is going to move also with it, because it's Chevron. So that's what you got to look for. Like ZOM, look for ZOM. As a matter of fact, let's go to ZOM. Look for ZOM.
Friday earning.
Oh yeah, ZOM is Friday earning. So yeah, we definitely going to kick it into gear to get some more plays. Actually, this would be a good cut right here. So we at 91.76 it closed. So if ZOM moved $2, that's a nice 30-40% profit we could make until earnings or more. Because how much does ZOM move on a daily basis? Let's see. ZOM move around $1, $1.50 or so. Yeah, about $1. So that's good right there. So if we go back to the 15-minute, if ZOM could move from 91 to 93 real quick by tomorrow, and I'm sure it will because it has been on a nice uptrend. I'm sure it will. Let's catch that run. I don't want to go into earnings. Is it after closing?
No, in the morning.
Oh, in the morning. Oh, okay, that's even better. Let's say if we buy 2 calls, right? If we buy 2 calls, make profit off of one and leave the other to run, then that could be a 50-50 where it might break and make some money first thing in the morning for us. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So if we buy 2 calls, and if we buy 2 calls in the morning, and if it runs all day tomorrow, take profit off of one and make the money that you put into this for those 2 calls, okay, and leave one. So even if that one call fails, you have nothing to worry about because you made some profits off of those calls that you put in originally tomorrow morning. All right. But if it goes up, that one runner can make us even more money. All right. So that's what we got to look for. So if it continues to go up tomorrow, and if it goes over the 5-minute orb, then that's when we put the orb in. And if it goes over the 5-minute orb tomorrow or later in the day, that's when we're going to go for calls.
All right.
All right. But yeah, ZOM, XLE, energy looks juicy again tomorrow. And if it continues a nice bullish run tomorrow, let's rock and roll with it.
All right.
All right. But yeah, just set levels. And it's easy to spot the levels. It's very easy on any any just go, you know, back to your 1 hour. I'll start with the 1 hour real quick and just look at the levels.
Yeah.
You see
you're
where
right.
where it hit or touched before. And this is one of the reasons why I love this cursor here, because the cursor has the lines, those dotted lines. The only thing you need to do is just place it over, and you can see, okay, well, this level here, because I put it across, okay, I set my level to the highest point, and it was trying to break it here, didn't break here, didn't break here until it broke earlier to July 19th. It broke through. It did a little retracement, and after that retracement from July 21st, it's been on a nice move for the past 6 days.
What is I don't know if I'm saying it right. Fibonacci or something like that?
Fibonacci?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fibonacci retracement? Yeah, Fibonacci retracement is it's a little technical, and I'm going to teach you how to do it, because again, those are levels too. The fibs, this is a fib retracement here. What you do for any fib, you look at the lowest swing low to the highest swing high, right?
Okay.
So let's say this is my fib here. I would place it here to here.
So that would be like on a daily or
yeah, I would do it on a daily or even an hourly, but you see how close, you see these are my levels, this black line is black line. You see how close the fib is to these lines?
Yeah.
So this is why sometimes I really don't use the Fibonacci, because I already set my levels.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I can teach you the Fibonacci, because there's a golden area that you have to look for in the Fibonacci. There's a golden area, this light green area right here from 80, what was it? 38, no, 50 to 61. This particular area is a golden area, meaning that if it's in a range, either it's going to go up or down from this area. But you have to know how to, you know, work the swing high and swing lows, how to identify them.
Okay.
Once you identify them, then you can, you know, play it. But I'll teach you, and actually there's videos out there that I'll post and everything for it. And then next week we can go ahead and, you know, venture more on the fib retracement. But yeah, it's just certain levels that the stock, the price action has either met, rejected, or broke through to another level.
All right.
Just like what I did with just charting the chart, because before any, and that's why I want you guys to study before any type of indicators or other charts. I want you guys to really know how to read these charts. That is it. Before anything else, like I said, these lines, just look at it, look where the levels have been met, look at the price action, chart it real quick, and we can make money just as easy, just like this.
So if we was like using this on the Walmart chart, we could have catch that downfall the other day.
No, reason being because with Walmart, that news came in and it would have fucked us up. See, when news and stuff happens, we can't control that.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's waste management. Let's go to Walmart. Yeah, we can see how I've been charting Walmart a long time ago, but see this big shit here? I wouldn't anticipate that. What I would anticipate on Walmart to do is to bounce off of this 131 to go up, because it's been in an uptrend. So that would be my thought process would be, okay, even if I drew a trend line real quick right here to see, okay, it's been on an uptrend, all right, bounce a little bit. So now it's continuing because it made higher highs and higher lows. All right. But this here, I did not expect. No one expected that. And then Walmart, it wasn't any earnings or anything like that. So when Walmart announced it that, what was the announcement again? I even forget. Let me see. What did Walmart announce?
I think like other part of Walmart is not selling. Like,
Yeah, something.
something like that. Only the food part is selling. Just like people not spending money on the other
Okay, here
stuff.
we go. Yeah, U.S. stocks ends lower at Walmart's profit warning. Drag is down. Consumer stocks. U.S. stocks, blah blah blah, lower after Walmart. So Walmart brought the freaking brought the market down like crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It brought. No one expected that. No one
Okay.
expected that. Okay. So now what Walmart wants to do, Walmart wants to go back up. So this will be a good opportunity to look at Walmart and see, hey, let's see what Walmart can do for the next couple of days. So on my hourly, you know, I would set the levels again, see if, hey, if Walmart breaks this level here where it's at over, if it holds over that 126.54, it's going to move.
Okay.
Because one thing you got to see again, how much does Walmart move per day? Walmart, oh yeah, Walmart moved 6, 7. Actually, no, that was a big downtrend. So on an average, $1, $2. So yeah, about $2. Let's say $2. If Walmart can move $2, then it'll be a nice catch because now I'm seeing that it's going to go back up after this big downtrend. So now the market makers, they bought low, they bringing the they bought calls at a cheaper price, so now they're bringing the price right back up. And it may go back to this particular level here of that 132. So it has, by next week, it can probably reach this. Okay, but if you go to your day, if you go to your hourly, that's when you say, okay, excuse me. That's when you say, okay, if Walmart stays above here, 126.54, if I see some type of movement early in the morning or in the mornings, and if my orb is looking good tomorrow, my 5-minute orb around 9:55, 10 o'clock, then by all means, go ahead and jump into the call. But again, levels have to bet. Then I go to my 5-minute and just wait. Wait, see what's going on. All right, wait. So now look at this. Let me show you something real quick, how we're not going to get trapped into this. So if you set a marker right here at this dip, all right, then you go back, look where it's at. Look where it closed, just by this last dip, okay? So I would want you to wait until it closed above, excuse me, above this here. Wait. Let it go up, but then wait for a pullback down to that 126 area, 126.59 or 126.62. Once it goes back to that level, it's going to shoot up. So to be very, very profitable with Walmart, I would wait till it closed here, wait till it go up, pull back. We're playing a pullback game, pull back so it could shoot up. That'll be our best bet to get maximum gain. All right. You heard me, Jess?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. So yeah, let's rock and roll with this. All right. So this will be recorded. I'm going to go ahead and post it real quick for you guys.
Okay, no problem.
And then so you guys can look at it and go back, look at it, and to set your parameters, set your levels on this bad boy or any other stock that you're looking at, so we can just make it happen. Because right now it's all about moving with the market maker. It's been about that. So we just have to see where they've been, wherever they've been, and how we can go ahead and ride and make profit with them.
Okay.
All righty.
All right.
All right, girl. Thanks for joining.
No problem. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.